The Seattle Seahawks.
Free for this side.
Russell Wilson in the game.
Turns hands to drone, gets hit and
The Legion of Boom. The 12s. The Super Bowl champions.
The Seahawks are world champs.
We've been going to different kinds of games for years, but there was nothing that ever was as exciting as the championship game was.
But to really know just how much that win meant for 82-year-old Jack Roberts, you have to go back, way back.
Seattle was always, in my opinion, a special city to be living in and working in and doing things in.
And Jack Roberts had to get in on the action. This TV personality, music-loving sports fan, and family man signed up to be a Seattle Seahawks season ticket holder in its inaugural season of '76.
I was just part of the fan and went to all of the games.
Epic seats on the 50-yard line, visitors side, row 16. So close you could hear the plays being called and feel the pulse of the team in your seat. All the Seattle greats came and went through the decades.
Picked up by Cortez Kennedy.
Jack doesn't remember all the legendary names or specific plays or games. For him, it wasn't about the players, but his family, bringing them with him to cheer on the Hawks, win or lose. So he held on to his season tickets, holding out hope the team would get better, passing along that excitement to his sons and then his grandkids, including his grandson, Riker Roberts.
I'm very happy that, my grandpa took a chance on the Seahawks.
The blue and green is a part of Riker's DNA, but he's definitely the new generation of the 12th man because he's only known CenturyLink Field. He was just 2 years old when the Kingdome was imploded. With a brand new stadium, the Robbers hoped for a brand new winning team. You can see Riker here, all smiles as a kid with top prospect Aaron Curry. And just like Curry's momentum, the Seahawks in the 90s and early 2000s, well, flatlined.
Every time they would lose in the playoffs or lose a game with Matt Hasselbeck, man, I would just run down the hallway and just start bawling my eyes out in my room.
But Riker would pick himself up after every loss, just like the resilient Hawks. And finally, a glimmer of hope when the Seahawks beat the Dallas Cowboys in a nail-biting dramatic fashion for Riker's first ever live game at CenturyLink.
We picked it up and we ended up just barely winning that game, and I was there, and that was the first game I went to, and it was crazy. I went from, it was very emotional, very up and down game that game was, but from what I remember, it was quite the experience. Yeah, it was amazing.
Riker picked up football and helped his high school team make it to the state championship game in 2015.
It was something that, I will always remember.
That championship game and this one. Finally, a victory parade in the city of Seattle for the Seahawks. A dedicated family fandom finally paying off. The love of the Hawks passed down.
Remember this? This is at the NFC Championship game.
Like grandfather, like grandson.
He's always been there for everybody, and he's always done amazing things.